And right now I see you're leaning on a really, really famous car. Here, let me show everybody.
Raise it up a little bit.
That's right.
That way they can see all the D's.
Can you tell us a little bit about this car?
So I got this car.
It's a good day, I'm hooked alive, looking fresh in the block. About to get swooped up by the pimp players and slaves. What up, dog? Everybody got a split on the ear. You know where we're going? We're looking for the ladies. We just arrived to the spot, let's get it cracking. Hustlers where you at, making money in the back.
We got Long Beach Lloyd in the house. What's up, Long Beach Lloyd?
Another day, another dollar, you already
All
know.
right, my boy. All right, so check it out, everybody. We're right here with Long Beach Lloyd.
What's up with it, fellas?
I like to call him the king of lowriders in Long Beach.
Oh, man, I like to hold that title, you know what I mean? There's so many good legends out there in the street. I'm just trying to do my thing and have some fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. So check this out. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, about what got you into lowriders?
Man, back in the day when we were all kids, the weed dealer had an old Monte Carlo, and he used to take us rolling around and smoking weed, hitting switches, and jamming his system. And I just fell in love. I wanted to do it when I got bigger. So I tried to get a hot rod. It didn't happen. Parents weren't into it. I had saved up enough money, ended up with a 62 Impala, and that shit just never stopped.
So was that the first lowrider you had?
It was the first.
Okay, now how did you get it?
Cash. I saved up my money. My stepdad was a dick, and he told me he would meet me in half of whatever I got.
Yeah.
And then when I got $1,600, I brought home this Camaro, like a hot rod, you know, a 68 Camaro, and burned it down the street. And he's like, "You'll never have a car like that, and I'm not gonna help you." So I had $1,600, and the dope man, he let me buy it for $1,600. And back then, he probably should have let me get it for $8.
Oh yeah.
But it was leaking. I could drive from here to the light. That motherfucker started scraping. I'd have to hit the switch, jack it back up. I didn't know how to replace any seals, no dumps, no nothing.
Yeah.
Luckily, this Mexican kid that lived in our apartments had a crush on my little sister, and he knew all about it. And he's the one that maintenance and helped it where I could drive my car. Actually,
That's right.
And enjoy it. You know what I mean?
How many lowriders have you owned?
Oh man. A guesstimation that I've owned personally, I'd say like 120 to 200.
120 to 200. God
That's the ones
damn.
I've flipped to and I've owned. Shit, there was a guy, Classic Gazelle, and he was
Yeah.
sending me truckfuls of cars. I didn't even count those. He was sending me like 5, 6, 7 cars at a time. But me personally, probably about 120, 200.
Because there's a lot of people that get motivated, with guys like you. What motivates you into fixing up these type of cars?
I've been poor my whole life. Recently, until my late 30s, I only had nice Impalas. Bro, I've had Impalas with holes in the floors, 4 doors, barely running, pushing most of the time, shitty hydraulics. What motivates me is just the other dudes in the street, you know, people like Chris Mills, Speedy, I mean, all them dudes in Rough Riders go hard. Just anyone I see on the street doing it motivates me. Dudes in my club, Jay motivate me, Gibby motivates me. I mean, I'm the one that got him into the shit, and he just keeps going so hard. I mean, I'm motivated by everything. I mean, just what motivates me, man, is these little kids checking it out and wanting to do it. You know what I mean? Because
That's
I remember
right.
seeing it and not being able to do it. I'll take anybody's kid for a ride. Maybe not any adult, but
That's
any
right.
kid. You
That's
know?
right. That's
like
love.
When a man says hit the switch, I hardly ever do it. But if
Yeah.
a kid did it, I'll break my shit. for
That's
them,
love.
You know? I mean, the police sweat me a lot out here, but they don't realize I have Marines with PTSD. I got into lowriders and Impalas, and it's totally helped them with their lives. I've taken gang members off the
Yeah.
street and got them into lowriding. I just want people to live a good life and come up, you know what I mean?
And
I
let me
want
tell you
everyone doing
something.
good.
Police is always going to be tripping on us. They're always going to be tripping on everybody. For example, you're over here, showing love to the Hispanic people. You're showing love. You know what happened to them? They gave them a ticket. We're not going to talk about it a lot, but they gave them a ticket after they got their stuff taken out from their cart, and that's messed up.
But
And
look, we go to Rosie's Dog Beach, okay? The white guys can go out and have their muscle events. The tuners can come and have their events. The cops
Yeah.
ain't tripping. But we show up at nice lowriders, they're policing. The other day I had a motorcycle cop damn near challenging me, raising his voice to me. First of all, police officers aren't allowed to raise their voice to
Yeah.
you. They're public servants. They need to remember that last
Yeah.
motherfucking part. They're there to serve us. Those motorcycles they're on, those cars they're on, their fucking outfits, we paid for those.
Exactly.
They're here to serve us. And they
Yeah.
come out here and harass us, telling us all kinds of shit. It's
Yeah.
bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's
they need
bullshit.
to go catch some rapists, some thieves. Go do
That's
some
what
real-
I
think
always
they're
say.
scared of that shit, though.
That's what
They
I
wanna
always
come and
say.
abuse their little fucking bitch ass power because they probably got pushed around. Last time pussy touched them probably was their mother's caress. You know what I mean? And they want to come out here and push it off onto us. I hate to say all this, but it's true. It's unreal.
That's why from now on, I say we pull out our phones and record those motherfuckers.
Absolutely. They never let the cops harass you, no matter what. I mean,
Exactly.
For nothing. We're out there having fun, bringing people together, you know. I mean, I never saw any race lines. I'm Asian and white. I never have
Yeah.
looked at anyone else. I don't care what your fucking race is. It's
Yeah.
how you treat me. You can be anything.
That's right.
But, you know, I'm not going to say all cops are bad because I
Yeah.
do have some that pull up at my house.
Yeah.
I've helped a few find car parts and stuff like that. But in general,
There's
one
good and
bad
bad.
seed can ruin a whole bunch. Just like
Exactly.
one bad lowrider can make us all look like shit.
For everybody,
you know?
that's right.
But I feel like the police should police their own people. Just like if we had a lowrider that was at an event causing a wreck, being disrespectful, we would handle it amongst ourselves. They should do the same with the police department. Don't let
Exactly.
them get out of line and harass us for having a good time. We're not doing anything.
That's
we actually
right.
clean the beach.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I don't understand. But anyways, we can go on forever about the police.
So right now you have a car club that's called Plata o Plomo.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
It actually comes from Pancho Villa and them
That's right.
originally. Pablo Escobar picked
Pablo
up the
Escobar.
term. It means silver or lead, take the bribe or get shot. I had a car named that. I sold it. The guy wanted to keep the name. I wanted to keep the name myself, so I started my
right.
car club that. So no matter what car I had, it was always going to read Plata.
And now it's registered under yours.
It is, yeah. I
That's
trademarked
right.
it and everything.
And right now I see you're leaning on a really, really famous car. Here, let me show everybody.
Raise it up a little bit.
That's right.
That way they can see all the keys.
Can you tell us a little bit about this car?
So I got this car out of Santa Maria. It was originally the Tupac Live and Die in LA car. Everybody knows that. I say it all the time, but it's my
Yeah.
one claim to fame, so I'm gonna say it till I die. It was just put up since they did the video, and nobody really did anything with it. I bought it. It was all broken down. I restored it all the way back to original.
Yeah.
Drove it around for about 2 days, tore it back apart because I wanted it to be a lowrider.
Yeah.
I respected the history of the car, but I had a vision, and I didn't care about the history of the car, to be honest with you. When I got the car, it's Lloyd's car now, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm proud to represent that history. I love Tupac. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. But I was gonna do my thing no matter what, who owned it, you know.
Yeah.
And to me, the car is 10 times better. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I'm sure there's mixed opinions on I should have kept it original. But in the video, it had no hydraulics.
Yeah.
They just lowered the car to give it that look, and that was it.
You
I
took
had
it to another level.
all gold D's were probably one of my first purchase. Then I've done a bunch of new golds. I just did these today. Big Tony from Showdown Car Club added the armrest. I did all these in gold.
Oh yeah, I
And
saw
my
that
buddy,
in your
my buddy
Instagram.
Faraz did these pieces, but Chris Perez does most of my gold, and he's done pretty much everything on the car.
Okay, perfect, man. And well, is there anything you would like to say to motivate people? Let's say like a 20-year-old that's trying to buy a lowrider. What can you tell them?
Don't go out with your friends and go party and blow it in the clubs. That's the worst thing you can ever do. Just save, 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 and get what you want. And I started out just getting a car that I wanted. It was the kind of car that I wanted, but it wasn't in the shape that I wanted. You just keep moving up. Just stay focused is the best thing you can do.
That's right.
Here I am, 48 years old, and I'm enjoying this. I wish I could have had this in my 20s.
I
I
imagine.
wish somebody would have told me to save instead of going out and buying beer and weed.
Yeah.
You know, going to the movies and stuff. I mean, you could rent a movie and save
That's
your money.
right.
That's just the best thing you could do in your life as young. Just save your money.
Yeah.
You know, everyone says money isn't important and all that other stuff, but you have to have it to maintain the lifestyle that you want, depending on how you want it.
Now you have a YouTube channel.
I do.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's Long Beach. It's Long Beach _Lloyd. Same as my IG.
You're gonna be dropping a lot of videos of lowriders,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
guessing.
I actually am starting a podcast and all kinds of stuff. You're going to be first that I've actually released that too.
Okay.
Fish and I from Stay Anchored are starting it. We bought all the equipment, and I'm just going to start interviewing lowriders and people that interest me around the community.
That's right.
In the
And it's gonna
lowrider
be
world.
on the same channel, Long Beach Lloyd.
I think they might create a separate channel that we're talking about because I have a guy that did all my social media analytics.
Yeah.
And he sees further potential. So we
Oh,
might be
hell
creating
yeah.
a new one, or we might be keeping the same channel. But the one I have is going to stay. We
Yeah.
just might be adding a couple more features.
Okay, hell yeah.
But, yeah, just trying to give people interest. You know, a lot of people back in the game, you would ask them about, you know, what was, how to do something with a car or
Yeah.
anything as small as like, what's a Felix mean? to the lowrider community. People
Yeah.
would just dog you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? No one would ever tell you. They'd act like you're the biggest dumbass for not knowing. No one's born knowing everything. Any
Yeah.
questions you have on low riding, I have no problem helping.
Yeah.
I mean, gold connects, chrome connects, where to get your wheels, anything that you need, paint, I'm down to help. Just DM me and I'll get back to you.
And it says a lot about you, because just talking to you right now, you got that vibe, you know, that you would like to help people.
For sure.
But you also got that vibe that if somebody messes with you, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna cut you off right here.
Absolutely. I mean, people can block your blessings. That's the truth.
Yeah.
If you have the wrong people around you, they can block you from getting the things that you're supposed to receive. And I've learned people move funny.
Yeah.
You can only move funny a few times and then I cut you off. I give them the rope. Depending on what they do with it is up to them, you know?
Now, to finalize the interview, your social media, where can people follow you?
They can follow me on YouTube or Instagram. It's Long Beach_Lloyd. And just hit me up. If you message me, I'll get back to you.
That's
It might
right.
take me a second. I get a bunch of them. But
That's right.
Any questions, whatever, just hit me up. Feel free.
Well, here we got Long Beach Lloyd. Thank you so much for this interview.
That LB, baby.
We really do appreciate it, and we're always going to be repping that LB. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh, man.
It's your boy
I like your shirt,
Pegaso.
by the way.
Thank you.
Got the
Hey,
man on there.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Represent where you from. If the ladies got a blunt, I throw some trees up in it. Just another California sunny day. If the party don't stop, let it go for a couple of days. We only live once, so everybody get your boogie on like it ain't no thing. Blaze it up, blaze it up.
Cali, Cali, we came to have ourselves a real good time. Passed up a Bacardi, it's all get cloudy, cloudy. Let's go to the West Coast, party tonight.
Smoke, choke, chest wide open. Scope, get the whole West wide open. Inhale, exhale. 420 is the code, homie, put it in my next tail. We can link up, the vote stink up. In the bank parking lot, plotting on the Brinks trucks. Skull and Bizzle, blazing up zones, making up poems and turn them into songs. Hell no, somebody that chipped off a piece of my favorite bone. Niggas is dead wrong. Too much blow, got a nigga head gone. The only thing a nigga blow big bread on. Just blaze it and let's get to back. Take a ride with young Scody Mac. Just take a hit and pass it back. Now you getting high with the gangsta Mac.
Blaze it up, blaze it up.
Cali, Cali, we came to have ourselves a real good time. Passed up a Bacardi, it's all get cloudy, cloudy. Come to the West Coast, party tonight.
Cali, Cali, Cali,
Catch us at the club, chillin' VIP with all the fellas searching for ladies to have our babies. Sipping shots, scoping the scene. Which little shorty I'ma bring to my crib?